What's up and welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany. Hi, hello, how you doing? Go ahead and go click that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications because you don't want to miss none of my future videos, I promise you. But as you can see by the title, you already know what this video is going to be about. I don't want to waste too much time on the intro because, you know, I don't want this video to be too long. So I haven't posted a video in a long time because it's hard to find good content. It's hard to come up with good content. It's hard to come up with videos. It's hard for me to do all this, and if you are a YouTuber, then you know what I'm talking about. It's hard to, like, I want to be original. Like, I don't want to just keep copying of somebody. Like, if I see a video, sometimes I would think about trying to copy it, and I feel like that is just no. Like, that's just no. Like, I'm trying to be original, trying to come up with different ideas and stuff. But anyway, enough of that. Let's just get into this video. So this video is going to be about something that happened last year, but I feel like personally this is something that I should have been talked about with someone at least. Let me fix the camera because, and again, I keep looking at myself, so if you see my eyes go up, just know that I'm looking at myself, and I apologize. But I feel like I should still talk about it because I know people could relate, and plus I would really like for everyone's opinions and, you know, how y'all feel about the situation that I'm about to tell y'all. So let's just get right into it. So it was something that happened in the summer of 2019 that I haven't talked about with anybody. It's only one person that knows, and I'm not gonna, you know, say no names or anything like that. Like, they know, and that's that. But real quick, it do involves a boy. So boyfriend, if you're watching this, it involves another boy. But so anyway, it's the summertime, you know, it's hot, whatever. I was single in the summertime. So it was just one day. I really don't remember the day. I'm pretty sure it was like probably a Friday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. It was one of those days, and it was like getting, so it was like the afternoon, getting late type ish. It was me and my friend, and I'm gonna call her Emily. Let's just call her Emily. Let's just use that name. Alright, so boom. So Emily came over to my house. We was just chilling or whatever, and then it was this boy I was talking to for a couple of months before we even linked. Like, he lives in a whole nother state. I'm just saying that. I'm not gonna say the place or none of that. He lives in another state, so I wanted to see him, he wanted to see me. We was talking, yada yada, blah blah blah. Like, it was just, you know, little cute things, whatever, here and there. So it came to the point where, no, it came to this day where he finally told me he was coming, you know, to my town, to my city, blah blah blah, whatever. And so he came. So it was just one day that my friend Emily was here. We was just chilling in the house, in my room, and, you know, just having a girls conversation. You know how girls do when they, you know. So he texts me, right? He tells me like, oh, he wanna chill, blah blah blah, or whatever. And I told him, like, I was like, okay, but just let you know, I'm with my friend, like, you know, like, I'm not gonna just leave her behind, blah blah blah, whatever. So, you know, I was hyped though, because, you know, I wanted to see this boy or whatever. And yeah, so, you know, I was hyped, you know, all butterflies in the stomach type shit or whatever. So now, if I'm trying to remember what happened. Like, my memory is horrible, somewhat horrible, but it's like certain stuff I do remember, certain stuff I don't remember. But yeah, I told him, like, I have a friend here, you know, whatever. I sent him a picture. No, matter of fact, I sent him her Facebook, and I told him if he wanted to look at it, he could look at it, blah blah, you feel me, like, and send pictures of, you know, the friends that you have, because I'm not gonna set my friend up with nobody ugly. That's just that on that, period. And so he did that. He started sending pictures of his friends, and I was like, no, definitely not, no. So the last friend he sent me was this boy. I'm not gonna mention neither one of their names. I'm not gonna make no fake name up it either, because no. So I showed her a picture of the boy. I thought he was, you know, attractive enough for her, so I showed her the picture, and she was like, okay, whatever, like, you know, whatever. So let's fast forward until, no, matter of fact, we can't even fast forward, because I didn't even tell y'all. He told me to come to this address. Mind you, usually it's hard to link me, you feel me, like, I'll give you the runarounds, like, I'll tell you that we could link on this day, you hit me up and I will never respond. Like, that's the type of shit I do. Listen, it is what it is. But for some reason, you know, like, he gave me an address, and mind you, this address, I looked it up on maps and everything to see how far it was, and it was so far. Like, I had to take what I took. I had to take 2 trains and a bus, and then I had to walk. So it was far, but you know, since I wanted to see this person, I went anyway. Like, even, you know, she was like, oh, this is far. My friend Emily, she was just like, oh, this is far, you know, like why is it so far, blah blah, you know. She made me think at first, like, yeah, this is, like, you feel me, like, it's kind of weird that it's this far. Like, why would you want somebody to travel? Mind you, it was getting late at that point when we was talking about going, if you would go or not. It was already getting nighttime outside. So what, in the summertime it gets like really dark at like what, 8 o'clock, 8:30, whatever. So it was like, I'll probably say like 6:30, 7 o'clock, between those hours. And I was just like, fuck it. So we got dressed, blah blah blah, yada yada. Let's fast forward to getting there, because we had to take 2 trains and a bus, like I already said, and it took forever. It took at least 2 hours. So by the time we got to them, we didn't even get to the address. They met us at the bus stop. So by the time we got to the bus stop, like the stop we were supposed to get off, it was already nighttime. Like, it was dark. It was probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock already. So in the back of my head, I'm just like I never met this person in person before, so it's like, you know, it's kind of iffy to me. Like, you know, like, I'm always careful about what I do, but for some reason this day I just wasn't completely careful or whatever. But anyway, so next we see them, we get off the bus, you know, it's hi, blah blah blah, whatever. Mind you, this is my first time meeting this boy in person, and that was her first time meeting his friend in person. That was my first time meeting his friend in person as well. So blah blah blah, we're walking to the house or whatever, you know. I'm with this boy and my friend is with his friend, and we're just walking. Like, we're in the front and they're in the back of us, and we're just walking and talking, and he's holding my hand. And at first, you know, it was just like okay. Like, then I started feeling a little bit like, okay, like, you feel me, like, he's okay, like, you know, like, I don't have any bad feeling or bad vibes. Or usually when something like is going to happen, or you feel me, like, I'll feel something, like I have a gut feeling or just a regular feeling like something's about to happen. So, but I had none of those feelings, so I was shocked, you know, for what I'm about to tell y'all. So fast forward, we get to this, first of all, we get to this gated community where you have to go through security, and you have to tell them like why you're there, and like, you know, shit like that, like why you there, or if you don't live there, like who you going to visit, what's the name of the person, what's the address of the house, like the number of the house. Like, you have to tell them everything, because, you know, they don't want, you know, some outsiders just to come in and make some crazy, you know, I don't know, you never know, you know how people is nowadays. So I guess that's why it was for the community's own protection. So at first he didn't even know the person's name. Like, mind you, let me tell y'all a piece I left out. He didn't even know the name of the person. First of all, this wasn't even his crib, for one. This wasn't like a family's crib. Mind you, he has no family over here where I live, none whatsoever. Forgot to mention that. And we went to this, he said this was his friend's crib, and I was just like, okay, like I guess that's okay, you feel me? Like, I guess, like, I have a friend, so I have a friend with me, so it's not like, you feel me, like anything, like I didn't think nothing of it basically. So then he has to go through his phone to look up this name, to look up the address, blah blah. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking, like, is this really, like, do you really know this person? Like, are you trying to take me somewhere? Like, I was just starting to think, like, okay, like, something is clicking inside of my head, like, but it's slowly clicking. I'm not gonna say click because it didn't click fast enough. But yeah, and I'm just looking at my friend, like we were looking at each other. We were just like what the fuck is going on? But we didn't really say anything, you feel me? Like, fast forward, he got the information, we went in, we're walking. When I tell you, it was a walk. First of all, it was a walk to get to the gated community. On top of that, it was another walk to get to the actual apartment or whatever. So fast forward, because this video is getting a little bit too long. Fast forward, now we're at the apartment and we go in. There's steps, we go up, go in, open the door, close it, blah blah blah. There's more steps to go up. It's basically an apartment. If you know how apartment is, and you know it's doors everywhere, blah blah blah, to different people's apartments. Sorry. But like I was saying, there's different apartments or whatever. So we finally get to this door, apartment, whatever, and it's dark as shit. First of all, I can't see nothing, so I turn on my flashlight. Like what? First of all, it is pitch black in the fucking hallways. Like, I don't know what apartment hallways is pitch black. Like, something should have clicked in my head by then, but nothing fucking clicked in my head. Like, I just, for some reason, I just couldn't think nothing of it. Maybe it's because I was with my friend, and, you know, like, I felt like I was safe because I was with her, because I know she wouldn't probably let nothing happen to me, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. Maybe that's why. But fast forward, we get into the crib. All right, this is when I should have left. All for it. This was a trap house, and I've never been in the trap house, but I've seen trap houses, like, on videos or pictures. I've seen what a trap house looked like, and this was definitely a trap house. Like, I wish I had pictures and videos to show you guys how this apartment looked. I walk in, the kitchen is dirty. There's nothing in the refrigerator but milk, and there's bread on top of the refrigerator. And I'm just looking, because, like, at this point the lights in the house is on or whatever. I keep walking straight, and there's a living room. You could tell when it's a living room, but there was nothing in the fucking living room but what, I don't even remember what was in the living room. Like, but I remember not seeing anything in the living room. I feel like I did see, like, one piece of furniture in there, no TV, no anything, and that was just it. Like, I feel like there was writings on the wall and all this other shit, but I think it was the mattress on the floor, though. I'm pretty sure it was a mattress on the floor in the living room, but I'm not too sure. And then it was like a little step I go up to get, like, it was, first of all, it was the kitchen, then it was like a step, and then the living room. Like, it was one room right here, and then, all right, so say this is the living room, right? We go straight, there's a room right here, and a room when you keep going straight. Now picture that in your head. So I'm just like me and my friend at this point just looking at each other like, yo, like, we should definitely leave because we barely know these people. Like, it's just, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why neither one of us said anything at that point, but we just didn't. So we just, okay, look. Now, I thought in my head, I didn't think nothing of this link. I didn't see nothing of this link. Like I just didn't think nothing of it. Like, honestly, I'm not the type to be like, yeah, we just gonna link. Or like, first of all, if I want to link you and fuck, then I would. Like, no problem. Like, there's no shame in my game. Like, hello. Like, if I want to just do that, then I would just do that. Like, I'm not the type to catch feelings like this. Like, it's just not me. But I've did that like twice, and I'll never do it again, let's just say that. But this specific link, I didn't think nothing of it. Why? Because one, this was my first time seeing this person. Two, this person was a little bit younger than me. And three, I just don't trust anybody with my stuff, if you know what I mean. So anyway, back to the story. The person I was with, the person I was talking to, just as soon as possible, as soon as we got to the living room, he just, like, my friend, at this point, me and my friend was standing next to each other, and then the boy, his friend was like here, and then he came, the boy I was talking to came from behind, pushed my friend and went like this to go in this room, and he pushed me to go in the other room. So I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, why would you, like, why we can't all chill? Like what the fuck? And you feel me? Like, I was just like, why we all can't chill? Because this is not that type of party or whatever. But I was just like, okay, fuck it. So the room I went in had, you know, it had a nice size bed or whatever. No bed sheet, by the way. Just a mattress. Like, I think it was like 2 mattresses because the bed was kind of high. It had a TV that was just laid out on a chair, and that's about, no, and it had a baby crib. And I was just like, who house is, like, at this point, like, we're in a room, the door's closed, and I'm sitting down on this bed with no sheet, and I'm just like, whose house is this? Like, now I'm getting to asking the questions, like, whose house is this? And like, what's the name of your friend? And like, why is there a baby crib? And why does this crib look like this, that, and the third? Like, I'm just asking a bunch of fucking questions, because at this point, like, I'm suspicious. Like, I'm like I feel like something's gonna happen right now. Like, this is how I'm feeling. So it's like, nah. But like, still, it wasn't clicking fast enough. So let's just fast forward and get to the main part I want to tell you guys. So he put on music, right? I don't know why, but I'm getting nothing of it. Like, I'm just not thinking fast enough. He put on some music, you know, he go on YouTube, put on some music. He asked me if I wanted to put on anything, and I'm just like, no. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm already uncomfortable as it is. So he just put on some Chris Brown, and it was, you know, one of those songs. Okay, so he put it on. I'm just like sitting there like this on the bed with clothes on, sweater still on, headband still on, boots still on. No, not boots. I had a, matter of fact, I had a one piece on, and I had slides. I think I had slides on, and a sweater. I had a sweater on because it was, you know, it was late, it was chilly or whatever. But I'm just sitting there like this, like my legs crossed, hands is like this, and I'm not saying nothing. I'm just like, and this is when I knew I should have left. I should have left. Like, I should have left. Like, but it's a lesson learned. You feel me? Like, but anyway, this is when shit started getting crazy. He came up to me this mad fast, just like on some, you feel me? That he just started kissing me, and I'm just like my eyes was just wide open. Like I wasn't kissing him back. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just like I don't know. I felt like my body was just in shock. Like what the fuck are you doing? But like, I couldn't say anything. Like, I don't know if you ever been in this type of situation, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, then I pray you never go through this situation, because it's not a good feeling. It's just it's not okay. But yeah, he just started kissing on me, took off my fucking sweater, and I'm just like, and he's leaning me back on the bed, and I'm just like, still quiet, not saying anything back. Like, I don't know why I'm not saying anything back, because I don't want this to happen. Like, it's clear that I don't want this. Like, I don't want to do nothing. Like, I thought something different, but obviously it wasn't. But he basically forced himself upon me in a way, because like, he took my stuff off. I didn't take anything off, okay? At this point, he was doing everything. Like, he was taking my clothes off, my slides was off. No matter of fact, I don't know if I had slides or sneakers, but he took them off. That's all I know. He took them off, took my one piece off, and now I'm naked, and I'm just like, I'm still just like you know when somebody don't want to do something, or don't, I didn't even give consent. First of all, let's just put that out there. I didn't give no type of consent. I didn't say yes, I didn't say no, I didn't stop him, but I didn't like I didn't say anything. Basically, I didn't say anything. At the end of the day, I didn't give him no consent. I did not say yes, I did not agree to anything. I just stood quiet, which I know I shouldn't have, but I did. But anyway, basically, the point is, he forced himself, and he forced the sex. But I knew for a fact it wasn't right, because I was dry, for one. Like, my shit was dry. Like, I was dry the whole time. 2, it hurted so bad because I was dry. And 3, he just kept going. Like, and I wasn't moaning, I wasn't doing anything. Like, it was just like, my body was in shock, my face was in shock, and he should have known something. Like, he should have known. Like, I felt like he should have known. At that point, you should have known, because 1, I'm dry. Like, my face is looking at you. Like, I'm just like this, like, in shock. So you should have known that this is kind of rape in a way, because there's no consent. I'm not enjoying myself, and I'm in shock right now. So I feel like it's a sense of rape, but again, I guess it's debatable in some type of sense. But yeah, that is the story. So I'm gonna tell y'all after, like, what happened. I just went home. Like, I told my friend, like, my friend came in the room, like, after we was done. He, first of all, he wanted to do it again, and I was pushing him, and this time, like, the shockness came over, this clicked in my head, like, no, like, this did not just happen. Like, he did not just do this to me. Like, now it clicked in my head. My friend came in the room, we locked the door. I told her everything that happened. I told her, like, we need to leave, like, right now, blah blah blah. And then we left. They walked us to the train, and I did not want them to, but they just walked us, and that was that. Like, I went home, and I told her, like, as we was talking, I told her, like, yo, this feels like rape. Like, it feels like rape in a sense of way, because I didn't give no consent. I feel like if a female does not give you consent, a yes or no, a sober consent at that, then it should be counted as some type of rape or sexual assault or something like that. But that's just how I feel. Like my body just, after that, I linked nobody, like nobody else. Like, I was celibate. Like, I didn't want nobody touching me. Like, I felt nasty, I felt disgusted. Like, I just didn't want nobody touching me. Like, I really just, like, I don't understand, like, how I felt. Like, if you ever been through a type of situation like this, then you know exactly what I'm talking about and how I felt. Like, I just did not want nobody touching me. Like, you can even ask my friend, if y'all, you know, you feel me? Like, if I ask her, you feel me, if I ask her to, like, if she wants me to tell, like, who she is, you feel me, like, then yeah, I can ask her, like, is it true, blah blah blah, because this is really a true story. This is how I felt. I was explaining to her, like, I don't want nobody else touching me. Like, I don't ever want no boy to ever touch me. I just don't, like, because y'all, like, I see the way y'all are, I see the way how y'all think, and it's just like I feel so disgusted. Like, I just feel so disgusted. So anyway, the point of the story is I wanted to just share it with y'all guys. Like, I never shared it with anybody but her because she was there, and I just had to tell her. She never shared this with anybody, so I felt like it was time to just put it out there, because I don't care about it, but I am more aware of what I do and how I do things, and you know, who I link. I mean, I have a boyfriend now, so I won't be linking any of you niggas, but still, you know, like, even if I was single, I still won't be linking anybody. And this is why I don't link anybody. This is why I never be linking anybody, because you just don't know what's going through somebody else's head. I just probably won't never be on the same page. But this is what I want from you guys. I want you guys to tell me how y'all feel about this. Give me your opinions. We can debate about it, a friendly debate. None of that craziness, none of that negativity, please. Not on this channel, not in my comments, not in nothing. Just don't do it. Just all I want is for like opinions. Like, I care about opinions, some here and there, like some positivity, and just like some, you know, we could debate about it. If you don't feel like it's rape, then hey, that's on you, feel me? Like, you feel me? Everybody has their own opinions. So if you feel like it's not rape, then that's just what it is. But in my opinion, I feel like it is some type of form of rape. So that's exactly why I'm not saying no names. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video is longer than what I expected, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you ever been through a situation like this. You don't really have to tell me specifics or details or anything like that. You could just say you've been through it, or you know how I feel, or you know where I'm coming from. That's all I really want from you guys. But anyway, thanks again for watching this video. I will be posting more videos, I promise. I know I keep saying it, and I apologize, and I know people was waiting for me to post videos, but I promise I will. I got a camera now, so I don't gotta work on my phone. I do got a bunch of video ideas in my head, so I'm gonna get to it and stop being so lazy. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.